Yo, 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 yo. New name. Of course. I think I started saying yo, yo, yo in these streams only after you said it, new name. New name, you know what? Tomorrow is another full moon. So how is it going for you? Hello, hello. Yo, yo, yo. Shaimil, I'm Chris. Holly. Just chilling here. I never know what's gonna happen here, Holly. But well, this is mindfulness channel, if you're asking. I'm fine, Shaimil. Shaimil, man. Nope, I'm from Latvia. You are born today. What does that mean, Shaimil? You are born today. Yo, Nikhil. Shaimil, my day was very chill, but in the evening actually I felt more chaotic feelings in me. Maybe because it's full moon. It can get like that. Just out of nowhere. Tense feeling. Born and bored. Yes, autocorrect is funny. So Shaimil, you don't like boredom? Boredom is just another thing you can observe, Shaimil. Next stream, or the stream after next stream, will be something different. Hello, hello, Sasa. No, I don't know. Wait, maybe I do remember. When are you celebrating today? Who experiences awareness? Well, can you find it? Do you want to find what experiences awareness? Can you find it? Should you find it? Of course, lots of things depend on what you understand by awareness. I don't know what is awareness for you. So you're asking who experiences awareness when the mind is still? What is the difference for you between still mind and loud mind? Do you think there is different awareness for loud mind? Still mind is good and loud mind is devil. Your questions about awareness was on point, but now I don't know if you're joking or not. Happy Holi, Nikhil, happy Holi. Shiva, Shivaya, do you really feel like that? That still mind is good and loud mind is not? Yo, 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 metallic world. Metallic world. This is actually third stream in past days. I was not gone for so long. But Shivaya, even if you say God, even if you say still mind is God and loud mind is devil, how it shows in your life, what this kind of perception looks like in your life, Shivaya. I mean, do you try to escape from your thoughts? Do you feel like silent mind is all you need? Hello, hello. Metallic world. I don't know how to say this, but I don't know. I don't live in beliefs. Of course, they happen to me, but beliefs for me is nothing special. I don't stick to beliefs. They mean completely nothing. That's not bad. That's not good. Be with God all the times and ignore the mind. If this is some kind of spiritual practice for you, I mean, then that could work. If you have the mindset of ignoring the mind, I mean, it can help you till some point in your spiritual growth. But do you feel like ignoring the mind is something that you do? Is it something you choose? Be with God and ignore the mind. Who is the one in you doing this choosing between two? Hello, 6 feet. I am welcoming you individually on the stage of YouTube. Hello, hello. Mrs. Blackrose. Shivaya, is it possible in your life a moment without God? Shivaya, it sounds like you believe that there are moments in life when God is not with you. Let's say awareness. I don't like to use word God. Let's say being or existence. Black Rose, sorry, I don't know, it's just your nickname. Black Rose sounds like female. But I'm not too concerned about words. They don't matter as much. Words are just the instrument to communicate. That's basically all. That's completely all. That is where ends the meaning of words, communication. And it's funny because everyone talks in their mind and feels like this voice is you. This is such a great illusion that this voice in your head is you, and you feel like that only because these thoughts run like crazy. You don't see what's between thoughts. No, that mug, as far as I know, do not react. Just a mug with a horse. You have the same cup at your home. That's not possible, Nikhil. Some things in the world are just not possible. Okay, I get you. Yes, I see your new name. Man, you always look for these small details in my face. That's interesting. I don't know if I'm more energetic because I don't feel like that. Maybe it's because of full moon. More emotions in me. Slightly more. Nikhil, I read the chat, but there are messages I just don't feel like responding. Hair care routine. Man, my hair care routine is 0. Just wash them. Black Rose, my wife, is at home. Nikhil, but on Wednesday or Thursday or Friday there will be, like I said, something new to this channel. And maybe I will do it time to time. Maybe YouTube will ban me. but not something about my hair. I just let my hair to live their own life. New name you will see. Be patient. Soma Muni, what is this question? Do I look like politician? But Soma, if you are worried about that, don't worry. It will not happen. Yes, I live in Baltic states. Today's chat is different, but it's all good. No, Nikhil, I really don't think so. Circumstances were Black Rose. I don't know, Black Rose. I completely don't know what's happening in Russia. Yo Venom. Nikhil, what is cringe? I don't know. Like I told you, I just... Well, imagine if I would spend my energy on every single comment. That would not be cool. Yo, 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 again 6 feet. Well, yes, Soma. Everything can happen in one moment. But everyone can use their common sense. But thoughts like these, they don't stick in my mind. I mean, about what's going to happen or what's not going to happen. If you hold these kind of thoughts in your mind, I mean, how can you be free and peaceful? How can you enjoy this moment fully if you hold in you thoughts about future? I mean, there's nothing wrong with thoughts about future if they come for some kind of practical solution. But I feel like most people think about past and future like all the time. They feel like they cannot live without these kind of thoughts in them. Yes, new name. But I will not make music. But it's going to be musical stream. Nikhil, who are you calling grandma? Because that doesn't sound nice, Nikhil. My mom and dad? Well, in my country. New name, don't worry if you didn't get that, because I actually didn't say nothing clearly about the musical stream. What happens when a person faces its deepest fears? Can someone be the same? Do you mean can person remain the same person after facing fear? Is that what you mean? Matt Gardner, of course ego is important. Ego is it's like asking, are your arms important? Ego is part of your body, mind, being. It will always be. It will never, it will, while you are alive, there will no, there will never be time when there's no ego in you. But the illusion of you as this separate self can fade. Can lose its power over you. Good day, Rod. Good evening, good day. Black Rose, yes. So I must repeat your question. What happens when a person faces his deepest fears? Well, Black Rose, your person in life change all the time. And if you can face your deepest fears without identifying with them, of course that will leave impact on your person. Definitely. Each moment is changing your personality in some way. 6 feet. I don't know, man. Sorry, man or woman. I don't feel like talking about myself just out of blue, like out of nowhere. If there's some question, I answer if I can. And either way, I don't know what's interesting for you. Black Rose, personality is, well, yes, it is in your mind. But I mean, your human mind body exists, contains, I mean, it's not about just your mind and body, there's also nervous system. And probably much more. Fortnite season. Yo, Harry. Fortnite season 8. Is your awareness primarily forehead? Rod, I don't know. I haven't searched for it. I don't feel like it needs to be searched somewhere specifically. And even if you find it somehow, let it go. Everything that comes in you, let it go. Let it stay, let it go. But don't identify. When I say don't identify, it's not like if you do identify, something bad is going to happen. It's not like that. I'm curious how much shadow work you have engaged in willfully. Rod, do you mean spiritual shadow work? Spiritual shadow work with effort. Is that what you mean? No, new name. He's not asking me to play. Oshio, I don't know about what exactly you mean, but of course I have had some weird stuff as below, so I'm curious how deep the roots have gone. Rod, I don't understand if these last two messages of you are the exact message or they are two different messages. Nikhil, I watch Twitch live streams, I watch YouTube live streams, YouTube videos. I do use internet. Oshio, if I would talk about some of my specific experiences, would that help you in your spiritual path? I mean, there can be lots of experiences happening, especially if you deeply meditate for many years. But all of these experiences they are not quite special. And for each and every one, they are different. Well, there can be common experiences. But I mean, is that important? Do you teach shadow work? Is that darkness and consciousness important to you? Man, Rod, can you explain shadow work in different terms? If you ask me if I teach how you can become free of identification, I mean, what exactly do you need to do? Well, then yes, because of course this world is about practical stuff, not just understanding right away, about training and learning, evolving. Six feet. I am not sure if I would teach my children. What am I saying to you right now? Because spirituality, awakening, that's not for everyone. This doesn't make someone more special or more useful for life. Each one has their own path in life, own interests. As soon as you see, I mean, what's your friend's interests, family members' interests, you try to support them in that specific way. Awakening is not for everyone, because everyone already is what is. Awakening is, well, it can happen if your ego is ready for that. But it's not so important as you think. If you feel like it's for you, then yes, it is for you. Same with the child. You must just observe. In what direction life is leading other people. How I see darkness, black. With some stuff moving in it sometimes. Do you mean physically or mentally, Black Rose? Shadow work is the psychological practice of identifying, embracing. You know what? I don't have any kind of degree in psychology. But I mean, of course, I have faced all of this, what you described. And only method I ever have used is face it, accept it, let it be in you. And I did this by concentrating on inner silence. Silence was my door. I always felt like I used this silence. I looked at it as something else than me. And now there is no identification with the one who wants to dive deeper in silence, or even with silence itself. Have you got used to uncertainty? Yes, new name. That is beautiful thing actually. I mean, people around me, in many cases, are not used to with my with my like way of not planning or being okay with not knowing. But for me, I like it. I mean, it's not that bad. You gotta be aware of something to let it be. Yes, Rod. This is, Rod, why even if you would be fully awakened, there is never a thing like full enlightenment and stuff like that, because you never know what you're gonna face. But of course, you can let go only when you face something. You can see how you don't identify. Of course, letting go feels like there's some doer behind it, but it's not like that. When you notice something in you, allow it. Letting go happens naturally. The silence is consciousness. You can use mindset like that. It will help you. It helped me. But I wouldn't say silence is consciousness. I wouldn't say silence is awareness. You know why? Because you can perceive silence. This inner silence, it's still perceived. Well, there is even slightest something in you can perceive. That means there is something else behind it. And if you will lead this kind of questioning in you, well, then you will see if it's really important to find who are you, to be free, to know the truth. I always felt like I need to find out who am I. But when you see clearly what is the core, the root of identification, then you will understand how knowing who you are is just a trick. Sorry I didn't read questions. We'll read it. No, Black Rose, I don't know about Anahadnad. Yes, new name. That's very good if you're getting used to uncertainty. Get used to everything that happens, that takes place in you when you let go identifications. Because lots of new feelings will come in you. Lots of new knowledge will come in you as you let go. And what should you do with all of this new stuff? Hold it in you. Well, you are actually not the one who chooses what you hold and what you let go. Holding some wise thoughts, for example, is just another movement in you, happening on its own. Can you if you can see this in you, then you are not falling for, I would say, 80% of identification. Rod, man, I know that I'm like 20 messages behind, but when you said you're in a state of surrender, that's very admirable and difficult to obtain. At first, yes. I have a saying, grind until there is no one left who grinds. I grinded for many, many years. And of course, that was extremely difficult. But, I mean, it's up to you what is important for you, your personality. Zentrix. What? What is this? It's really my twin. Crazy, crazy. Nikhil, I'm not worried about that. He will get bored by my picture someday. Processing like once you became aware of something too. Only then we can let go. We did not know existed. Well, yes. I don't want to know what he does with it. Dude. Life my rules. I love all of you. Of course, there are things in life that could surprise me, but I'm really not surprised about just some profile picture of me. Life My Rules, I'm from Latvia. Rod, I cannot tell about me because that's very wide question. I mean, what specific do you want to know? One was asking about soul traveling, astral traveling. That's one thing. Someone asks my name, and so on. Nikhil, why you're telling you're nobody? Ah, Nikhil, okay. Black Rose, it's not like I believe or I don't believe in astral stuff. Lots of things can happen in your mind. I have experienced not being in my body, but that experience was being experienced in my mind. Mind is very complicated structure. But I mean, every one of you probably have experienced something extraordinary. But you know what's the wisest thing if you are searching for the truth? Let everything go. Yes, if you are sitting in this chat with me, probably you are not normal. You are far behind normal. Black Rose, it does not matter what your mind can create if you see true identifications. All the identifications that sticks to you personally. This is actually why I love the internet, because it brings all the world together. Well, of course, not all the world. There are countries like North Korea, but you get what I mean. Yankan, the point, I want to clarify it even more. The point is to stop resisting the trying itself. Stop seeing trying as something bad. Stop identifying with trying as well as stop identifying with not trying. This perception allows everything to happen in you and can show you what it is like to be free of identification, free of control, free of effort. Freedom of effort is beyond effortlessness and effort. Hello, JL88. Nikhil, why are you blocking Rod, Nikhil? Nikhil, please don't start this again. Like random timeouts. Because I once already told you, Nikhil, you too much use subjective, personal perception against people in chat. You must learn to see objectively. It's all good, Nikhil, I'm just saying. Every single people that surrendered also wrote books and said this was a prison. This life is not a prison, but it's definitely a prison to be trapped in your mind. It definitely feels like prison if you feel like you have to control everything. If you feel like you are the thinker of thoughts, then it's definitely rough experience in this world. But sorry, I must end the stream in like 2 minutes. It's just too late at my place. My wife is sleeping already. Good night, good night. For those who are still here, so like I said, after 2 weeks I'm gonna travel to Singapore and Bali. And funny thing is, when I'm gonna be in Bali, it will be New Year's celebration there, and there will be one day where it is not allowed to do anything, like use lights, work, make noise and stuff like that. And probably, I will try to live stream all that day, just meditating somewhere in my room. Backrose what drinking? New name. There is actually no snow anymore. It melts. This is period when it melts. New name. Feel free to do that. Okay, peace everyone. Yo, 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 yo.